walk back in time and review what happened last time. So the group was all set to finally go out and find Sonny Boyton. They had managed to make their way over to the mayor's, who let them know of a deal that he might be able to pull for them in Grimsooth, the city that you all are trying to get to. I let you know that there was someone who's coming by looking for an adventuring party to assist him on some sort of like archaeological, like dungeon diving gig. You all met up with him, found out he's kind of pompous, kind of impatient.
Perfect target for robbery,
if you will. You decided, all right, let's not keep this guy waiting anymore. You went to try to hound down the trail for Sonny. Managed to finagle your way through the south of the Gobwoods. And a couple days out, took you, 3 days to leave from the town through the Gobwoods, and you made your way over to what appeared to be some sort of defense-type establishment. You're not very sure what's going on. You're thinking, man, this is way too advanced for just some plain old bandits. I believe Gale had gone through to scout out a bit as a little teeny spider. Went back up, just wrecked some bandits outside the front gates, wrecked them at their own game. They couldn't even move outside, bless their souls. Made your way through.
Actually, that one that burst into flames was practically decapitated.
Pretty
you
much.
did that, Reese, by the way.
And
you did a good bit of help, even though
yeah.
you weren't present on the call. Everybody pitched in and everybody participated real well,
yeah.
including the mage hand and the unseen servant.
True. The true MVP of last session was the mage hand and the unseen servant. That is true. So you all decided to take a walk through a hole in the cliffside that brought you down to this inner, what seems to be
dungeon.
A base dungeon, if you will. You found a couple of black metal doors. Sev read an inscription on the lower floor, on the second floor.
You missed the part where we went to the 2 side doors and found people inside, and then we had to like tie them up and stuff.
One of them almost died.
One of them did indeed almost die.
I accidentally, I went a little too heavy there with my Sith Lord abilities, choking this guy out, and we had to use the inexpensive potion to bring him back to.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 gold or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think came about to 35 gold actually, but
yeah, we didn't want to risk,
not here or there.
Like,
well, I thought it was like 30 gold for both of them.
Was it? I don't remember. Might have been 35 for both.
Yeah.
Sure.
That sounds about right.
But yeah, you eventually.
Is I need to learn Goodberry.
Oh, Dale, I do have one request, just to like, if it's possible to kind of input it into the story somehow. Like, so I noticed like Silver. What's your character's name again? It's
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh, right? Like, I think it's because he came in later. Like the dynamic between my character and his is almost non-existent, and he's such an interesting character. I've been having trouble myself trying to find ways to kind of plug in like little bits of dialogue with him or
yeah, I mean,
anything like that.
Honestly,
you know what I mean? Like
I've been hugging Rayleigh myself,
honestly,
so.
it will come naturally. You can always just pick up whatever happens.
Oh,
but
okay.
if there's anything specific, we can also, I mean, we can always like try to fit something, like try to work on something outside. Just hit me up sometime, and then we'll.
Yeah, I leave the game feeling sometimes kind of bad because it's like I didn't talk to Rayleigh the entire time again.
That's not anything.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna say I'm not particularly good at focusing on the character myself.
Again, I'd like to say I'd probably hog him a lot because, like, Sev, like, is very drawn to his, like, creativity and, like, odd methods of getting things done. So she kind of, like, for example, like, hogging him to go do fishing and stuff. So I will share the Rayleigh with you.
So it's like a kid sharing their toy with another kid.
Yeah,
And
but it's almost like maybe your favorite TV show. Like there'll be one episode where like two of the regular characters just have their own little like adventure for like an episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of
don't hesitate. Just for the sake of a little chemistry there among the crew. But it was just something I noticed. That's all. It's not a big deal. But
Yeah. No worries.
But you're right. It probably will be just more natural.
So
just going on like the 6th one, and I have barely said a word.
So you all did manage to interrogate one of the guards upstairs. You managed to finagle a key out of him, unlocked the door, took you down, and Locke sniffed out the scent of what he believed to be Sonny, the missing boy. Took you down to another large black iron door.
Magic-y door.
You learned that you had to...
Very first boy we were looking for?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
You learned that you had to hit the door with both something hot, something cold at the same time. Door swung open. And before you is a large, rather like lavish chamber. You see quite a few bandits before you. And at the desk is the captain that you had spoken with earlier. I say spoken with earlier. Who told you to head back and leave them alone. And as the door swings open, he just looks up from his desk, puts both his hands together, glares at the two of you who are now walking in, Gale, Sev. Well, this is a bit later than I expected. And with that,
Wow. Okay.
the guards are going to begin their attack. I need some initiative, friends.
Oh, we're going into this. I thought we were gonna get a chance to do some talking, but okay.
Nah.
Right to the point. Right to the point. I'm not gonna complain about that either, cause.
Initiative. Okay, hold on.
I got shit.
Whew.
Okay. There we go.
All right. All right. I guess I have to do all of you individually.
And Gale, keep in mind, I gotta protect you because you're the concentration.
And of
All
course,
right,
I have a
and-
guy right in front of me. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm not even going to be able to
Well,
transform.
He is. Oh, you are gonna transform?
Sev is a
might.
6. Gale
Or-
is an
Just
18.
think of me as your bodyguard.
No, I'm sorry. Gale's a 10.
Squishy people gotta stick together.
Yeah, for
I'm
now.
sure that's how it works.
Important question.
Uh-huh.
If I look around me, what does the building around me look like?
What do you mean?
Like, what materials is it made out of?
Stone. You got some, like, rough cut brick stone walls. And just got, like, these rather, like, kind of cracked, like, stone bricks for the floor.
Okay.
I think this is so funny because my old D&D group, there was a guy had a dwarf character who had like expertise in any like checks made about stone. So we just like had this running joke where like asking the make of whatever, is it made of stone? And so I can't stop thinking about that when you're talking about the building is made of stone. You had to be there.
All right, well, Sev, you are the person right in front of the bandit captain. Of course, he's going to go ahead and move first. He's just gonna excuse himself, just stand straight up from his desk, like legs kicking the chair back. Pull out a pistol directly from his side, aim it at you, and
There's
fire.
guns in this world. Okay,
You still have 16 AC, just as a reminder.
I know. 16 AC and 16 HP. We'll see how this goes.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
No. Okay, so he gets up, pulls the gun straight from his side. You see like this nice little flintlock pistol. And as the hammer comes down, you see a little flash as bits of like rock from the wall behind you, the corner of the entryway, just kind of crack apart, and it whiffs. You see him quickly reload. That's gonna end his turn.
Is there any way to greet guests?
That's going to take us off to our. That's going to take us off to our friend off to the left of the captain. If I can pull them up. There we go. They're going to stay exactly where they are. They're going to go cast Magic Missile as you see them rummage
Shit.
through a component pouch. Name it at both you, Gale, and Sev.
God damn it.
Alright, so Gale, you are going to be taking 3 damage.
Okay.
As just one of the missile like wraps around between the between you and the bandit right in front of you. And Sev, as you're distracted by the shot from the captain, 2 of the missiles are going to impact your side. It's going to be 6 damage.
Alright.
Just to be sure, that none of that was directed at me, was it?
It was not, no.
No.
Okay.
Now it's going to be their turn. Reese, this brings us up to you.
Okay, so who all was damaged in that?
And
Sev and Gale.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I got plenty of HP.
What was Sev's damage there?
I am down to 10 HP.
Okay, hold on, I'm just looking at what I got here. Okay. Dale, can you explain the process of lay on hands? Like, do you need to be, like, do things need to be calm? Does it take a few minutes, or can I literally just, is it quick? And could it be used in battle?
Uh,
I'm just reading.
As
it
an
for
action?
sense.
Right, so in the second
Yeah.
paragraph, as an action, you can touch a creature, draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to the maximum amount remaining in the pool.
Oh, wow.
What is the pool?
If you look right above, you'll see 2 different pools. You'll see the lay in hands and the
Oh.
divine sense.
Yeah, I got tons of those.
So you
Okay,
can restore
great.
up to
So-
20 points with lay in hands.
Oh, Jesus.
So who launched that missile?
One of the bandits?
The bandit off
mage.
to the left
The
here
mage, okay.
launched
So
the
first-
missile.
First thing, is that and are those are the 2 that got injured at all?
It was just me
Gale
and Gale.
and Sev, yes.
All right, so Reese just takes out his axe, stands in front of Sev, initiates the process of laying on of hands,
Okay.
glares at the mage, and says, "Before you were just gonna die, now you're gonna suffer."
Ma'am.
All right.
Man after my own heart. Cheers, mate.
All right. Well, go ahead and subtract the lay in hands, and I assume you're healing Sev up to full.
To full, yeah.
Cool.
Thank
That's 6
you.
points.
6 points. So I
Awesome.
deduct 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, no, I had taken damage before, so if you're taking me back to full, that's 12.
Ooh. We might have to be a bit more economic here. What's your total HP?
22.
As a bonus action, I can heal on my turn. So if you want to,
I can
One
also
for-
do, I can also do Wither and Bloom, which can heal myself.
Let's so if we stuck with 6, what does that bring her up to?
That would bring me back up to 16.
16.
Mhm.
Add another 4. Let's bring her up to 20. Dale.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
That would be 10. Thank you.
Go. And
I
that's
can
10
work with
left
that.
for me. Okay.
Sure.
I can work with that, and fantastic.
Sure,
Thank you,
sure.
brother.
Is there anywhere they wanted to move to get out of the hallway?
Me?
He said he
I-
wanted to step in
we
front
were
of
just
Sav,
mentioning-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I don't know if that actually does help in any sort of guarding position like in real life, but
Well,
more
if anyone tried to get past you to enter the hallway, they would provoke opportunity attacks because they're moving past you
oh,
and out
because it's
of
a
your
hallway.
range.
Oh, right
Yeah.
on. That can be an advantage.
So
Yeah.
you can
being in
move
a
right
narrow
up,
space.
like sidestep right past Sev, right underneath the chandelier.
And now you are now in melee range with 2 guys here, so you can hit them.
I feel a little weary being underneath the chandelier, but other than that, that's pretty good. You watch, man. You watch my luck. They'll find some way.
Whenever there's a chandelier, like,
Sia appears and swings from it.
Right. I was just gonna say. Is there anything else that you want to do at the moment?
Do I still have some movement stuff left here?
You would have movement. Where you are currently, if you were to move to the left, to the right, you'd provoke an
movement,
opportunity
I guess
attack.
I mean like just action in general. Like there's
You
more.
might
Uh,
have a bonus action.
So
If
you've
you have a
spent
bonus-
your action to use the land hands. You do have a bit of movement left, up to a total of 30 feet. You've moved 10. If you have anything that would require a bonus action, it'll be explicitly stated. You can always use that. You have up to.
So that's okay.
You basically have
Is that me in the
three
hallway
things
there?
you can do.
you could move
that-
forward 1 more square without opportunity attack, but that's up
True.
to you.
Is that me in the hallway there, Dale?
No, that's
there's-
Rayleigh.
Oh,
Right here,
right there I am. Oh,
right
okay.
below the chandelier.
Wow, I'm right dead center. Okay.
You got a healer behind you. Don't worry.
Yeah, technically, I'm a healer. Technically, like, we're all healers except Rayleigh now.
I
That
never
is
get
true.
I didn't get my nice new armor yet. But yeah, no, that's cool.
will.
I just wanted to get a sense here. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's
Sure.
everything.
Fantastic. So that's going to take us off to the bandit directly to your right, Reese, who sees you just put your hands on Sev's back and see like some of the faint radiant energy just flow through you. And he sees you move past. He's going to walk right up to you and try to give you a little slam with his sword.
Oh boy. Boy.
Does a 23 hits.
Dale,
Mm,
I'm sorry, that's a natural 20.
babe.
You are going to be taking some 7 slashing damage.
7 slash damage. Okay. Well,
And he just sees you like walk right past Sev, and he just springs forth, sword at the ready, swings down, manages to clip you between your like bits of your armor.
You're
I mean,
okay.
it's not like I stood in front of there just, just to be cool. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's a real thing. I'm gonna have to take some
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah,
So-
you knew you did that knowing what you were getting into, but you also
Yeah.
got backup behind you, so don't worry.
Exactly. Yeah, this is expected.
This is going to bring us back off to the bandit right in front of you, Gale.
So I deduct 7 from current hit points.
Yep, 7 from your total.
Oh, by the way, did Reese take any damage in the times I was away? Did
Uh,
I need to
no.
Adjust my sheet.
No.
Nope. Everything
No,
should be
the
all
traps
good to go
really,
for you.
Really worked.
That's great. Okay.
You did
all right.
nothing but kill, and kill, and took no damage in the process.
Gee, maybe it was better. I wasn't there. Maybe I got better rolls.
That's why I try not to do anything. I'm sorry. Gale,
You still have all of your smites available too, because you didn't even need them.
yes, that is true. I didn't want to spend resources, so you should be full go on everything.
Yeah.
we're probably gonna need them.
The
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Hulkin bandit in front of you, Gale, is really preoccupied with you. Just seeing you like move in towards the corner and around. No, he's got like blinders going on with Sev, with Reese just popping up. Tries to take his hammer, takes it with both hands, swinging down. Does an 11 hit.
Nope.
Just gonna like He's gonna
with-
clip your side, but like there's some like really nice padding. You're just able to just kick off the hit. Really, that's gonna bring
Nature's
us off to you.
protection.
Nature's protection.
Can
Yeah.
I use my crown of thorns to attack him back?
Yeah, because that's on hit, right? Or
Yeah.
that's when they make an attack.
So is that so? Then no. If he
Hold on, let me
technically
double.
misses.
Yeah, let me double check. I think you should be able to see it as well. Where did I put that? Clothing? One and two, and then you take damage from a melee attack. Yeah,
Okay, I didn't take damage then, so I can't.
unfortunately.
That's fine. I'll take it. It's gonna get a fistful of stick once it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us off to Rayleigh. What are you looking at doing?
So first I want to move.
What's up, Key? Hope you're doing well.
Forward just a little bit, but not. Can I move and then move again because I can't see what's going on in the room very well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, you can. You can have segmented movement. Like you can even move, attack, and then move again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this we've got those two there.
If you could be a deer and shoot the one in front of me, that would be great.
Sure. So that's 10 feet.
Well, you cannot stay on my spot, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
you move like right next to me.
Would you still have
So-
Zephyr Strike up?
I do not have Zephyr Strike up, but I can cast it. Well, I'm gonna let's see, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just-
So this
Just so you're aware, if an enemy is within 5 feet of you, you are going to suffer disadvantage on your shots, on any
Oh,
ranged
that-
attack.
yeah.
I would say maybe even if you can like.
Wait. If an enemy is within 5 feet of me and I'm targeting them, or just if they're within 5 feet of me? in
Just if
general?
they're within 5 feet.
Oh, really? So I
Yeah.
can be targeting
even
someone
if-
from 20 feet away, and someone can be within 5 feet of me, and that'll see me disadvantaged.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't. know
Damn.
that.
All right.
Let's
That
see.
sucks.
So then,
That is going to be really.
Yeah, it's
tricky in
something
this
that a lot of
fight.
folks, I don't want to say mess up, but yeah, like strict rules
Yeah,
as written.
so-
That's the wording.
then that brings up a second question. When I cast Zephyr Strike
Mm-hmm.
and I get double movement,
Mm-hmm.
Does the double movement happen after the arrow strikes someone or the dagger strikes someone, or does it happen the moment it's cast?
I'm fairly sure it's the moment it's cast. If you'd
Moment
like, you can
it's
bring up
cast.
the card sheet so we can read it.
Okay, sure.
I'm fairly sure it's right when it's cast.
So yeah, if I were you,
And do you
I would
provoke
want-
opportunity attacks with Zephyr Strike, or are you
you do
immune?
not.
I'm immune to it, yeah.
You're
Immune while
Okay,
it's up.
so-
Yep.
I would go like maybe there-ish if you're trying to find a good spot.
Yeah, let me just.
Legolas your way up one of
Yeah.
those bookshelves or something.
Yeah,
There we
just
go.
like find one of the spots that is not within 5 feet of an enemy. Like it's probably here, or
All right, so whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So it is the turn that you attack.
Yeah. But is it after you attack or before you attack? That's the question.
it just
Oh
says until
man.
the spell ends.
Yeah, that's
So-
interesting. So
So
I would
yeah.
say interchangeable, but if you were to use that movement, you would need to attack that turn. I'm
Okay,
fine
then
with
what I'm gonna
allowing the
do
movement
is I'm gonna-
first.
If I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike, and I'm
Well,
gonna
he's
move to
I-
here
Yeah?
and attack.
I'd
Hold
say
on,
either the
it's gonna-
mage or one of the
Yeah.
brutes in front of us.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna attack the guy in front of Gale because he's.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Do
let me
that.
just
That's a good.
roll
that's a
him.
good-
Is this the attack you're using advantage with?
You know what? Sure.
Yeah.
Let's just make things simple.
Sure.
So there's Zephyr Strike.
Oh, boy.
There. The long gun.
Oh, okay. Spicy.
All right. Well, with that 21, you nail the guy in the
Smash.
back as he's like picking up his hammer from trying to smack Gale. And with that force damage, 8, 4, 6, Pearson, was that 14? 14 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just nail the guy right in the back.
Is he dead?
He's still standing. Doesn't seem like he's been impacted a whole lot. Just like shrugs off his shoulders. And you see like the arrow kind of like twitch a little before it falls. But he looks like he's suffered a fair bit of damage.
Hey, Dale, one other thing. Most of my arrows are +1, so add 1 damage to that.
Oh,
I forgot about
Good call.
that.
good call.
I did 2 until just now.
Yeah.
Was that the mage guy or someone else?
The guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the guy next to you. I mean, you have a lot of
Oh,
guys
the
Off-
guy
next
that
to you.
off to the
slashed me,
left.
The guy that slashed me right
Nope.
on.
It's the guy to the left of you.
Oh.
The blue guy.
Oh right.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do? All set to go?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's going to bring us off to Gale. What are you looking at doing?
Okay, bonus action, shillelagh, action,
is.
attack the person in front of me.
Yeah.
All right. Give it to me.
Stick!
Dick. Oh.
With a
oh,
19.
Jesus.
Oh
Fuck.
my god. All right.
This guy's fine.
Yes!
This guy's having a bad day. I tell you what.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just hear like the echo of stick just all throughout the hall, echoes down the corridor behind you, down through the doors. People outside are hearing this down the ways.
Dick.
You just like
That
smack
sickening
him.
sound
What?
that a human skull should never make from something hitting it really hard.
You go try to like just hit him to make any sort of contact, and you get like a little bit of a like crack in the jaw as you connect with his face. And he just like slowly directs back at you, looking directly at you, and just like shifts his jaw back.
These guys are tough.
I think
Jeez.
we're whacking on the boss.
There's that 12 damage. My god.
These are tough.
What's up, Succubus? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the
Really
raid.
adjust his jaw.
What's up, Draconos?
Damn.
And I'm not gonna move or anything, so I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay.
Hey, I just want to double check something.
Uh-huh.
So the past combat started with the sleight of hand rolls that I did, right? The one before this one? Because I had to put
Yes.
down all the traps.
Yeah,
If
I was
so,
trying to
then
think
I
if they
never
started with it,
actually-
but yeah.
If so, then yeah, I never actually used Zephyr Strike last time, so I actually do have 2 spell slots left. I was surprised
Oh.
by that.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right, so
Sweet.
that's going to take us off to our friend off to the right of the captain.
Dave, can I ask a quick question? Sorry, just to backtrack. 'Cause
Yeah.
You said we saw some blood that led to like a trace in it, sort of a trail, and we knew it was pretty sure it was Sonny's. Yeah. Was that right? Did I get that
Not that I remember.
right? Where did I get that? How did we? Wow.
Um,
I vaguely remember what you're talking about, but it was about something else.
Yeah, there's been no
good thing I
no blood
asked.
trail. The only the only reason why you're down here is because Locke had picked up a trail of
No.
like Sonny's scent.
Oh, so it was just his scent. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's no blood trail at all. I don't
Nope.
know where I got that.
Nope, everything looks.
No.
I don't want to say pristine because I mean this is like a very like cracked, like rugged stone floor, but there's nothing, no blood, no sort of like debris on like the immediate ground around you.
Yeah, you probably just got it because when you usually follow a trail, blood trail is one of the likely options. You don't usually have a
Yeah.
wolf to help you.
Right, and the wolf, right? Yes. So that probably I just put that in on my own there. Okay.
Yep.
I was
No
I was
worries.
gonna ask like how much blood was there? Like, does it look like he's dead? But I guess that question is no longer.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I know you haven't
Alright.
been here, so transition in, not a problem. Who is he gonna go for though? I believe seeing all the seeing the miss that our bandit Fred had on you, Reese, he's gonna extend his hand out and cast magic missile your way.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, good luck.
I'll heal you next round.
Okay. Yeah, it's good that we're spreading the damage
Ooh.
out amongst us instead of just it all hitting one character. Kinda
And
like
he is gonna go. So he stretches his hand out, and like behind him, kind of like in Doc Ock-esque fashion, with the different arms springing forth from like the back of the body. You see like different smoke trails of each of the magic missiles. All three connect with you, dealing 12 force damage.
Ouch.
Wow. Okay.
And he's gonna end his turn there. Sev, that brings us off to you.
So blue guy's still alive, yeah?
Everyone is still alive.
No deaths yet.
Nope.
Alright, then I am gonna need blue guy to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Which blue guy? The one right in front of Gale?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. I need to stop collapsing these tabs I have open.
Oh, babe, you're
And that was
certainly
wisdom?
an organized person. Yeah, wisdom.
All right. With a 2,
Yes.
he does not pass. Go ahead, roll me some damage.
7.
And so as he's like recoiling and like stretching out his back, his like back shoulder blades from the arrow behind him, the arrow's just falling down. He just picks up his hands, brings them to his ear as he hears this terrible bell sounding off in the distance. Was that 7 damage?
7 damage.
Man, y'all really
Please
don't
die,
like this
please
guy.
Die, please die, please die, please die.
He's standing up, but he's been brought down to a knee, looking kind of bloodied.
Okay.
He ain't looking too hot.
Alright, everybody focus on this one guy until he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that so annoying when you gotta waste a whole turn just to kill an enemy that has 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Hate that.
That brings us off to our last bandit buddy, who is going to take a step around to block you off, Reese.
I mean, I feel like Reese probably wasn't gonna go anywhere right now anyway, so.
He's going to go try to give you the old slashy slash.
Another quick question: who's the guy sitting in the chair?
The boss.
That's Mr. Fancy Hat.
Yep, that's Mr. Fancy Hat.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's what
I'm
I
kind of
thought.
surprised it never occurred to me last time that a keep like this has a boss.
Yeah, well.
All right,
yeah.
Reese does a 13 hit.
I mean, they could have always been away on a business trip, but that seems kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I deduct 13 more points from my hit.
No.
No,
Does
how
a
much armor
13
do you have?
Does a 13 meet your armor class? Is it higher or lower?
Let me check.
That's gotta be lower.
It's lower.
Fantastic. So even as the bandit tries to scuffle over, try to take a slash towards you as you're distracted by his other buddy to your right, he just whiffs. You hear like a little bit of a the sound of the blade like slightly whiffing against I believe the hide. No damage. And that takes us back over to the bandit captain. Seeing that you all are pretty occupied, he takes a look around, throws his pistol onto the desk.
Reese is, I think, I don't know if we're allowed to say things, even though it's not my turn, but after that axe incident,
Mhm.
I feel like Reese, or whatever it is that almost hit me there, Reese is inclined to just scream to everybody to spread out. I think we're just not doing so good all together like this. Like, maybe at first for healing and everything, but I mean, I'm wondering if it would help if we spread out so that, so we're
Yeah.
clumped up, and if we each take
We
on
can
one
try.
person at a time or something.
Sure. Yeah,
We can
absolutely.
try.
Although if we disengage, we'll have to skip a turn, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mean right
unfortunately,
now, but just like maybe gradually. I don't know.
We can try.
Yeah, just a thought. You could almost take it, you guys, when he says it, you could almost take it like it's almost a surge of panic comes through Reese, like he's saying it more out of
Oh
concern.
shit, we're being cornered.
And he's not 100% sure if it's a good idea, but it's more out of concern for
Okay.
the crew kind of thing. So we're not sure if it's wise or not, or if it was just something he says at a moment. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely. So as you're shouting all this, the captain is going to try like scramble off of the arm of his chair right towards you, Rayleigh, drawing a
Yeah.
saber from his side.
mm,
And take a
I probably
couple.
wouldn't say most of that because you don't want to give away your strategy to the people. It's just basically like a panicky, like spread out, that kind of thing.
Does a 15 hit?
A
mm.
15 actually does hit. Yeah.
It does hit.
Yeah. My armor class is only 14.
You, my
Yeah,
friend,
same with me.
as the bandit scrambles over the side of his chair, just in like one fell swoop, pulls the saber out of its off of his side, begins to swipe off at you. Takes like a good chunk off of your chest. He's 6 damage.
Okay.
That's 16 HP.
Okay.
So that's going to bring us off to our left mage. What are they going to do? Goddamn. Seeing that everyone else is preoccupied, they're going to take a look at you, really, just looking around, scanning the room. Going to cast a firebolt your way.
Come on, miss.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. No.
Nah.
So as they like loose the firebolt from their fingers, you see it like drawn into the torch beside you as the flame just kind of gets lost. Reese, that takes us over to you.
Okay,
Alright.
sorry, this turn order thing, are these numbers here hit points?
No.
It's
No,
your
for
We
initiative.
rolled for initiative.
Oh, okay.
If you could attack Mr. Chungus in blue, that would be great.
Yeah, take him out so we can
Smite
do it.
him good.
Yeah.
First, what did okay, so what did this guy, he just moved on me. What did the fancy pants do?
He got out of his
chair?
got out of his chair to try to take a swipe at Rayleigh.
Oh, and Rayleigh's right there. He took a swipe. Oh, so he's a bit of a fighter, eh? What did he take a swipe with? Sorry, I missed that. I just want to,
Saber.
gotta know your enemy. What was it?
With the saber that he had like just pulled off of his
Oh,
side.
with the 6 damage. That was him that did that. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So he's no pushover. Yeah. So, and the blue guy has.
I just realized something. I have a concentration spell up, so I need to.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
Yes, thank you. Good call. Good call.
What do I roll again?
Just give me a con save.
Okay, so do I just put Constitution?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that?
And with a 5, unfortunately, as you're reeling back from your earlier efforts, the sudden impact of the captain's saber just snaps you out of your concentration, and the spell ends.
That's okay.
Okay. So the blue guy, what's his condition again? He's like near death or whatever. Or?
Yeah. We should probably just get
So-
him out of the way so we can.
Yeah, blue guy to the left of you has been hit by pretty much everyone at this point.
Everyone.
I think he has been hit by everyone, actually.
Smite him good.
He's the guy
I'm
who
good.
adjusted his jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Reese can't help himself. he kneels over, despite all the new pain in his body, and bends over to the guy and says, and just kind of points his head in his direction, like guides it, and just says, let me think here. And I think I might want to use the charisma here. Wait, charisma? Sorry, no, it's persuasion. Persuasion. He just says, you fought honorably, something like that. He says, I just say, help us. He's like, I'm assuming you were paid for this. I'm assuming it's not worth your life. Help us find the boy, and we'll spare you.
Roll me a persuasion.
Last chance. Okay.
And it's going to be a disadvantage, so it's going to be the lower of the roll.
Okay.
All right, with a 14. As you take a look over his way, and he's still like trying to recoup from everything that's been going on, his hands are finally like falling from his head, and you're speaking to him, but he doesn't acknowledge anything you're saying.
Okay.
That may be partially my fault, considering I just caused his head.
Can I make an attempt, Dale? I'm hoping that it's not my only action. Can I make an attempt to knock him out with my attack, as opposed to
Yes.
like just a really strong like bang with the hilt of the axe, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's all right.
Non-lethal damage is possible when it's a melee attack.
When it's a melee attack or a melee spell attack, those ranged spells, they're tricky.
Yeah, that's
Plus,
why
he's
I
all
actually-
confused right now, so hopefully,
Yeah.
you know, just a little whack on the head there. And if he does wake up and refuses, he's going to be too, you know, out of commission to really be a threat. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that. So yeah, I guess I'll do that. There you go.
Sure. Go ahead, give me an attack. It is your option if you want to use a smite slot for this as well to deal some extra damage.
I have 2 questions when it comes to my turn.
Sure.
Does extra damage mean accidentally killing him?
So this is something we got into last time. So because you're making a melee attack, you can choose, no matter like how much damage you deal, you can choose to deal non-lethal damage.
You know
If
what?
you were to-
I will use the extra whatever that is. How many of those do I have?
Well,
How many spell
I would
slots do you
wait
have?
until you see-
Sorry, hold on. How many spells, Dale?
So to smite, you need to use
Yeah.
one of your spell slots.
Can you give me a quick reminder what a smite is? Sorry.
I mean, you
That's
can
something
read it.
everybody has.
You can read it off to the right-hand side of your sheets.
Oh, like
Everything
this is a special attack that I have.
correct.
Yeah, I do not have it.
I would wait
Oh.
to see what you roll before deciding to.
I thought it was a general.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
No,
This is
it's
specific to you.
intelligent on-
Where that's in spells? I don't see it. Sorry.
It'll be
Sorry,
on the
guys.
right-hand side of your sheets. On the core space.
Oh, on the core space. Okay.
Yep. I believe it should be Divine Smite.
Oh. Let
So
me
when you
just
make your
look at
attack, you can
it.
choose to
Right.
expend a spell slot to deal, I believe it's an extra 2d8 damage per
Oh,
level spell
so
slot.
there's my question. And I have how many spells? Oh. So there's
If you-
Divine Sense and Lay on Hands. How do I deduct the Divine Smite from that? Like, how does that work?
So if you flip back over to your spells page,
Okay. Sorry, guys. I just got to know this in order to make this decision
yep,
wisely.
no worries, no worries. It's a learning process. Get
Yeah.
that. So you'll see under your level 1 spells, you have 3 slots total. You have 2 remaining.
Right. Because I used Laying of Hands recently. Is that right?
Did you
Or you
subtract?
just- I did not subtract that from slots remaining. So why is there 2 now?
There shouldn't be.
But it is
I
2
think
now
it's because you accidentally spent a smite when you didn't mean to. So I remember it showed up on Roll20 when you rolled an attack the last time.
I mean, that'll
Oh.
happen.
Interesting.
That'll
Maybe
happen
that's how it
as it is. But yeah, no.
But
So
does the Laying of Hands count as a?
it does not. It is not a spell. It is a class ability.
So I got 3 of them. You know what? I think we could. I'll use one because having two is still
Well,
good.
you should probably wait to see what you roll, because if you don't roll high enough to land.
Oh,
the
so I can
attack-
wait to see what I rolled
Yes.
before deciding?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
I've got
So-
a very, very silly idea. I'm excited.
Oh,
can't
I'm
wait.
excited. I know whenever you say you've got a stupid idea, that it's gonna be a great idea.
He said stupid. He said silly. There's a
Stupid,
difference.
silly. I mean, but they both carry the equal weight of this is something I'm gonna love.
True.
So it's the great axe I clicked, Dale?
If that's the weapon you want to use, yes.
I would think so. Yeah, okay.
All right. And with a 14, you absolutely connect. Go ahead and roll that damage.
And if you want to smite, now's the time.
Mhm.
14, eh?
So just need to go ahead and click on Great Axe in the Roll20 chat.
I just did that.
In the Roll20 chat.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, okay. I think I am. My gut's telling me to add that smite.
Sure.
It is,
Mhm.
yeah. Because I really want to make sure this works, because if I don't
Then, yeah.
knock him out, it's just going to really screw everyone over.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
just
so
wanted to
how do I do that?
Just click on Great Axe in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay. And you'll add the smite yourself?
It does it automatically.
Oh,
There you go. And then that 11 radiant damage is a smite, so
oh
Yep.
wow, okay.
congratulations, you just did 20 damage.
Yeah,
if he's
fantastic.
still alive, then he has some sort of unholy blessing on him.
Yeah. And in that case, he is probably gonna need some help from me to get dead.
And again, just want to knock him out, so.
So, you grip your axe tightly with both hands. You go wind up. You're shrugging off any sort of movement from the two bandits behind you as you turn around to face Mr. Hulk.
Shrugging off.
And you begin to slam down with the blunt reverse side of your great axe. You connect. You go hit him right in the side. You hear just a big. The man is still standing.
What?
Wait, I would aim for the back of his head or something to knock him out with it. That's what I meant by that.
Sure, you can. I mean, you can. You can
Whatever it
aim
is,
for wherever you want. He is still standing.
It's Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. This is okay, this is fine.
Reese just glares at him and just says, "Oh, fuck off."
This is a whole new side of Reese. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh my god.
Anything else you
is he
can
still
do?
not? Wait a minute. He's still getting confused from the chant or whatever.
What?
Because that was
What?
why he couldn't talk to me. Remember?
Oh,
that was from my spell.
Is he
Oh,
still?
God.
so I mean, he's still reeling over. Yeah.
Is that just kind of flavor, or is there a
Yeah.
spell effect that does
No,
that?
that's
Okay.
entirely flavor.
Reese tries to kind of call. He's full on bluffing at this point. I already did the persuasion thing and he didn't hear me, so I don't think I could do it again, can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna say with everything you've done this turn, not gonna have a chance to.
Yeah. I don't know if you could persuade many people after you've bopped them on the head with the hilt of your axe. It's a type of persuasion, I guess, but
More like intimidation.
I think they call that tough love. All right,
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
we're gonna
there's some
move-
sort of magic on these guys. Oh my god.
we're gonna move off to the
Can-
bandit to your right side, Reese.
Can I do one last thing before he turns? Can I turn to Gale and just say magic sense, just asking him to whatever that phrase is for that
detect
ability
magic.
you have. That, yeah. Because like kind of like
Maybe if I get a second, I'm kind of clutching my shillelagh and trying to read the room to make sure no one else is going to attack me.
Oh, so you weren't in the middle of something.
Well, I
At
mean,
the
I
time.
whacked
I mean-
him, but he did just take like a shot from you.
So to put it in
Sev.
perspective, like
Yeah.
each round is a total of 6 seconds. So everything that happens in like these successive turns is basically
Oh.
all happening in the same time frame.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but it's some kind of like anime 6 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh my
30
God.
minutes
You,
is like
you do
6
have to have
seconds.
like that suspension of disbelief. That's for sure.
Like we're
All right,
fully
so-
watching Naruto, and they'll be like, okay, now there's 5-second interval before he can use the ability again, and then like the entire scene we get in that 5 seconds is
I mean,
30 seconds of
I think
theatrical
a better
movement.
example is Dragon Ball Z and how like you have a
not
20
watched
episode
it.
fight that took place in like 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
there's an arc in Hunter x Hunter, but it's the same way.
Yeah, I've not seen those, but we have been watching Naruto, and that one scene, especially with fighting the pains, where it's like, oh, this guy can use magnetism every 5 seconds. And
Spoilers.
they're counting down the seconds.
Oh, the spoilers.
Okay, to be fair, like, I am an outlier in terms of people who haven't seen Naruto.
I don't know about that.
But,
Like, I don't think the realm of possibility is out there. Anyways.
I haven't seen the
Um,
show, but I'm trying to play the games on the Switch, and I'm having no luck, like being successful.
Wait,
with them.
there are Naruto games on the Switch?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
yes, there's.
we're going to talk about that
there's-
later.
Okay. There's.
And-
I've just
and
one last little exciting bit.
Dale's
There are at least
probably
3, and they're re-releases from previous systems, and the more
Okay,
recent
that makes
ones
sense.
Are, fairly up to date. Yeah.
Sure.
But
Dale is gonna make us play them next, probably.
Oh, I doubt it, but hey.
the mechanics of the fighting is so it's so Naruto, it's ridiculous. But I've never seen the show, but like all of my Street Fighter ability
You've never
is
seen this?
useless in that game.
That's
It's just
actually
completely
really
useless.
funny.
Yeah, I would
That's
believe that.
actually, like, you've never seen the show and you're playing this game. You know what? But I've totally done shit like that before, so you know.
Like I could usually pick up any fighting game and do decently, but the way they design that game, which I'm sure it's good, it's just I
Doesn't
can't
click,
pick it.
yeah.
Anyway,
You get that?
I am not.
I like it, but man,
All
it's
right, well that
really-
brings
it's so
us
different.
off to the bandit to your right side, Reese. He is going to take a second just seeing you slam right down, not even like bother with anything that he or his buddy below you have done.
Well, when you said that I shrugged them off. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if I did that.
Yeah, just when like you're not paying them any attention, you just turned around, turned it back to him, raised your
Well, I
hand,
mean,
swung
yeah, I
out.
don't know. Like, does a good fighter just not pay any attention to other things around him? Like, I don't know if that's what
I
Reese
feel.
did, but okay, whatever. I'll take it.
I mean, you kind of like, you definitely like zoned in on this one guy, and you know,
Oops.
I don't know, maybe these two have like particular pride.
Like you
or
basically
something.
doomed me to assign me to being kind of foolish in a way. I don't
Did
know
he
if a
botch?
Well, one
fighter
of
would
them
do that, but okay,
Yeah.
that's all right.
So I'm definitely, I mean, this is all for flavor. Like,
Oh,
if
flavor. Oh, okay.
if like you just want to, like, you're turning around somehow. Like, you're definitely not actively looking at him while you're attacking the other
Okay. Yeah.
guy.
that's-
So,
Yeah. Don't got eyes in the back of my head. Yeah.
but he rolls a 1.
All right.
Botch.
He botches. He botches hard.
What was he trying to do?
He's trying to go give a swing your way, Reese.
and
it
he hit his
strike one?
friend instead.
So what is he, what's gonna go happen to him? Let's find out.
He accidentally hits
Me.
his friend that's on the other side of Reese. That's what happens, right?
Right in the nose,
Oh.
and he's blinded by his tears.
No, but as he goes to
Awkward.
try to swing, you feel like this just strain in his calf as he stops mid-swing.
Gets
Gotta
it
drink
probably
more
hurt.
water, man. You're dehydrated.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What?
So he suffers a real bad cramp suffers a real bad cramp in his leg as he's trying to go give you the old swing. I think he just got up a little too fast. His body wasn't quite used to the movement. He suffers half speed.
Okay.
I can go.
Actually, I mean, you guys have probably done it. Like sometimes even when you're not doing anything athletic, you bend the wrong way and you just roll your ankle or you pull some
me?
tendon or something.
Absolutely.
I literally 2 years ago, I tore a ligament by rolling my ankle falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
So
That's...
I've been walking with a limp ever since.
I'm trying to plan my next move, but it's
I'm
going to
waiting to hear
depend
this.
on what everybody wants to do.
Okay.
So,
Part of
do
that
we
is
want to
also-
bring the fight into the hallway, or do you want to keep it in the
So
Hall.
I'ma say that like talk like that is real meta.
That's meta. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Also, I don't
that
think
would be
there's going
smart.
to be
That would
any
be
way to do that.
If you want to try to communicate, go ahead, but
Okay.
it is gonna be heard by those
And
privy
really
enough to
doesn't
hear.
have any telepath. Like he doesn't have.
No,
any...
that's only me.
Okay.
So
Yeah, well, I don't really care if everybody else, the bandits, know or not.
I mean, to be
That's perfectly
fair,
fine.
hey,
Okay.
let's bring this into the hallway. Like, I mean,
Hey guys,
So-
you want to?
like,
So,
the point
this
is
is kind of stuffy in here.
will involve luring the bandits. Like, we do want them to hear, so they can
Car.
go in the hallway.
Take it out in the hallway.
However, I don't know that that's a great idea. But let's see what Mr. Chungus does here.
So this is gonna bring us back over to the hulking Chungus. He's angry. He is very angry after being hit over the head by Reese. Both hands on his hammer once again. He's gonna look you directly in the eyes without breaking eye contact, Reese. Shrugging off the thwap that he got from Gale.
Reese, just for flavor, just gives like a sigh and kind of holds his hands out, like, okay, let's go, let's have it.
Like, I tried, but
Yeah.
you know what? Let's get this over with.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, does it?
I gotta show you guys a clip here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Wait, somehow me and Gale, who are the squishy ones, are now not the squishy ones because of magic.
Magic, yeah.
Because of magic.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of how magic works.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm the squishy one right now.
yeah, you and Reese are both squishy ones, even though without magic you are the like non-squishy one. Okay.
So-
Oh,
Yeah,
Duh,
well, it's
duh.
only not a problem for me because I usually stay away from everybody.
well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
does a 14 hit?
I'm literally deducting 14 hit points now.
No, it
No.
is to
What's
hit the
your
armor
AC?
class.
Oh,
I have not rolled
sorry.
damage.
This is quite intense. It is 14 armor class.
All
Okay,
right,
so
so
it meets.
just barely. As you're just like motioning, like just come on, hit me. He takes you up on that offer. He doesn't do what like you expect him to do. Like you expect him to just keep slamming down like you've seen everyone else, but he just goes for like a quick thrust straight towards your chest.
You know, I've got. Don't worry about it, Reese. I have an idea.
He is gonna go hit you for 3 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay.
Wait. So, how much health are you at right now?
Well, this is where I'm actually a little curious. My hit point
Also-
max is what, Dale?
You should be able to see it up towards the top.
Yeah, I want to hear what you say because I think mine might not be correct. Is it 42?
Correct.
Jesus.
Yeah, that makes sense for a fucking paladin.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, yeah. So I'm down to 20 now.
Okay, you're fine. I mean, I might still do the thing. But we'll see.
I would say, you
Not-
know, I
So-
find 20 is a good any character below 20 deserves priority healing, in my opinion.
So, for a reference in the future,
Below 20 hit points.
to avoid strict stat talk, please use like approximate terms. So, like,
Well, sorry,
how-
I wasn't sure what the decorum was for that.
Yeah,
because
no-
up to this point, I heard everyone.
yeah, no
loudly.
worries, no worries. Just for future reference,
Wait, what are you saying?
like,
You mean in terms of total hit points or hit points taken, or?
So, I mean, both really. Just in an effort to like move down on like strict meta talk. Just try to like use like approximate terms of how you're feeling. Like, there's a common, I don't know what to call it, a house rule, but idea that like below half you're bloodied, not looking good.
Yeah, okay.
Whether you can, yeah.
Well,
Instead of
okay,
just
I
like
will
strictly
say-
comparing numbers, because it's just
It is
well,
getting a
at
bit
the
carried
same
away.
time, though, there,
like in the past it hasn't been terrible, but like, holy
Okay, but-
fuck.
What I'm saying is that there.
Did you say
also-
path under 20 is bloodied? Is that what you said?
Under half.
Under half.
Under
So
half,
the
okay.
thing
Mhm.
is, there could be a way to denote, like, yeah, he has an insane amount of max HP because he's a tank. You could say maybe like, yeah, I'm not feeling super great, but I can take quite a lot more hits than you
Yeah.
guys, aka like
Exactly
have a
like that.
higher
Just
max HP.
for future, like I don't mean like
Yeah.
come down, but just it is getting really out of hand.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still learning.
No,
Yeah,
no worries,
yeah.
no worries.
Honestly, my old group was kind of annoyingly meta all the time, and so this was never a thing that was a concern for me before. So yeah,
Yep.
like
All right, so this is gonna take us off to Rayleigh. What are you doing?
Okay, so here's a silly question. I have two, but I need to ask.
I love.
And they've changed a bit. First of all, can we assume that I know where my net is since I was using it fairly recently and can easily get it out of my bag without having to search for an action?
I would have.
Because you have your bow in your hand, and you'd have to somehow discard your bow. I'd say like if you wanted to drop your bow on the ground to go search for the net, sure.
I'm
If you're gonna try to
assuming-
stow away your bow, you'd have to go try to search and rummage for the net before an action.
Okay, so it would be an action to get out the net.
Sure.
So I
Okay.
as far as like, so I had given you the belt, the utility belt, so I currently have potions on at the ready that don't take action to get, and I would assume that you probably did that with any potions you might have.
Oh yeah.
However, I
good
don't
call.
think that's going to apply to a net, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if
but
maybe
good-
you
good
have
reminder.
scrap. Yes.
Okay.
So-
Well, then my silly idea is kind of moot. Though for the future, I guess I could ask it.
Could
So
you?
a net is an attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's an action, yeah.
So it counts as an attack roll. I think it's listed as an attack in the actual bio.
Is it a roll?
We found this out yesterday, and I don't remember off the
Oh.
top of my head. Not yesterday, the last week.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon that has advantage, or that doesn't have
Sure. Oh,
disadvantage
right.
at 5 feet. And it says on an action or bonus action or reaction, you can attack with the net.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
what
yep.
I'm saying. It counts as an attack. So technically, I should be able to do things like Zephyr Net and
Zephyr Net.
and
God, I
Hail of
hate-
Thorns Net. Because
That's
it's a ranged
insane.
attack.
But you know what? You're right. See, and you know what's wild is that my only knowledge of nets is from being an Aarakocra ranger, having nets used on me, because naturally, DM needs to come up with ways to nerf my ability to fly and hit people with a bow. because
Zephyr Net was
naturally
the
that's
incredibly
illegal.
silly idea.
But ZephyrNet, I love that, and I wish I had had more time to play as that ranger.
The only
to,
thing is,
hop-
like, it would require damage in the first place to have the staggered damage take place.
Okay,
So there's
fine.
no
Right.
damage
Oh.
to stagger in the first place.
So
Okay.
yeah, it wouldn't necessarily it probably technically you could, but you'd be wasting the spell slot.
I thought that maybe it
net
only had to
damage
hit
would.
to do the damage because you get the damage from the hit. That's what I
Well,
thought.
Nets can't damage, so
Yeah, because
Okay.
like that would be like
Technically-
the method of contact used to actually damage the enemy, and then you're enhancing that. If you were to use
I
Zephyr
see.
Strike with the net, I mean, you might throw with a bit more
It would work.
force, I guess.
But it's not gonna actually deal damage because the net doesn't have any.
Yeah, it doesn't have any
way-
damaging qualities, unfortunately.
Okay.
Well, it
Well,
would be a
then,
waste of a spell slot.
Silliness aside, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna tell everybody that let's try and move this into the hallway. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's the second question.
Uh-huh.
Actually, Zephyr Strike gives me advantage with a roll.
Uh-huh.
Being within 5 feet gives me disadvantage.
Correct.
What happens when I roll advantage with a roll with disadvantage?
It is a neutral D20 roll.
Okay, then let's just go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I guess I can do it point blank in that case, because it doesn't make much difference, and target him with a Zephyr Strike longbow.
Okay.
Either way, that's pretty. That looks pretty good.
So, who are you trying to attack? The captain?
The boss, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to run.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
as
Yeah, I've got
is.
what, the 60 movement?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been counting it, and 45 is here, I think. Wait, let me double check that.
That
right?
looks.
That
that
is
looks
45.
short, 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was either 45 or 35.
I would say that's a
and
good
then-
place for you for now, regardless. 'Cause
Uh,
I don't.
Yeah, but I was actually gonna. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, let me move back one more, and then since Locke
Well,
can
can
move
you
on my turn,
Have him go
let's
in.
move him up to right next to Sev to help
Okay.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming in.
Yeah, I
Sure.
like that. So you are. I don't know. I might have you. Can you still see out through the doorway from back there? 'Cause
From where I can see you. I can see the very corner of Gale. I can see the very corner of Locke. And
Okay.
I can see the shoulder of the blue guy, the shoulder of the guy next to Reese, and I can see the boss and the other guy.
Can you see through Locke's eyes with your ring?
I think it just lets me see, or I know where he is and
Okay.
his general movement. I don't think it lets me see through his eye.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you should still I think if you move
However,
directly
I can
behind
talk
me-
to Locke with the ring.
Yeah.
So if I could just ask him what he sees.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. All
long
right.
as you're
Is there
able
anything
to,
else that you're looking at doing?
Wait, was the being able to talk to Locke within 30 feet or within?
It was within 30 feet, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then we're good.
Okay. Gale, that brings us off to you.
No, yeah, basically. So my weapon is still enchanted with Shillelagh, so I'm going to use my bonus action to do
Let's-
something else.
Okay.